A major WWE star is bringing a classic gimmick back. Plus, a UFC star has been pitched an NXT storyline, and another title match has been added to this weekend's ROH Death Before Dishonor. It's all in the wrestling news right now. On this day, he sees clearly. Should have gone to Specsavers. Edge set to make a huge return, potentially on Monday.
Ooh.
And we've got a little idea of what that return is going to look like. Brian Alvarez revealing that Rated R Superstar merch has freshly gone on sale.
Ooh.
Which suggests that when Edge makes his return, it will be as the Rated R Superstar version of Edge, which is quite exciting.
That is quite exciting.
Proposition.
Obviously, I was thinking as well, with all the talks about the TV 14 stuff happening too, the Rated R Superstar very much falls within that kind of category, I feel like. Obviously, we saw him in the PG era of stuff as well, but I think the best Rated R Superstar in terms of, you know, the peak of what Edge was doing storyline wise and character wise, I think it was in that sort of TV 14 sphere, so to speak.
Yeah, where he could actually go a little bit, harder and offer us live celebrations of the carnal variety.
I can't wait. Rey Mysterio's 20th anniversary. Him and Rey in the ring. Kissing match.
Boyaka 619. So Edge as the Rated R Superstar, I think, especially when he's going up against the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I love the idea of them maybe for the pay-per-view doing like Edge coming back and saying, look, you know what, you think you guys are evil and bad. I'm flipping Rated R Superstar. You haven't any idea what's coming your way.
I also like the idea of maybe Edge and Rey teaming up again as well.
20 years since the SmackDown 6.
Yeah, and those two as a tag team were phenomenal too. So to see them two team once again against the Judgment Day, I would very much be up for that.
That'd be a very, very intriguing main event for us. Seth Rollins in the news today. This is a rather strange one. So he's off to face Riddle next Saturday at SummerSlam, but he had a bit of a run-in with some fans at his gym, Black and Brave Wrestling. He posted about it on his Instagram account saying, I love interacting with my fans. You guys are the best. But today, a couple of young cats saw my wife and me training in the back of the brick and mortar and stopped by to say hello. Unfortunately, I was right in the middle of a long workout. I was very harsh and abrupt in my candor. For that, I apologize. There's no excuse for that. If either of you folks who I was short with today are reading this, please come back another time. I'd love to apologize in person. That open invite is all-inclusive too. Feel free to pop by to the school. If I happen to be here, just please be conscious of what I'm doing around you. Don't be deterred if I'm teaching a class or deep in the sweat game. It may take a few extra minutes, but I promise I'm down to take a pic. We'll have a quick chat. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm very...
Cool.
Obviously, it's nice to hear, isn't it? Because sometimes people meet their heroes and like, oh, they're not who I thought they would be. However, you know, I can completely understand if you're in the middle of a workout or something and someone tries to come up to you and you kind of break your focus.
You're like it all the time.
I'm like it all. I'm punching people on the street when they come up for a picture because I'm halfway through buying my meal deal. Tom.
I watched once as Andrew was buying a meal deal.
Oh no!
And somebody said, "Excuse me, are you Andrew from Cultaholic?" You didn't talk to them. What you did, you put your meal deal down.
I did.
You walked back out into the street.
I did.
You full on kicked a pigeon.
Oh, kicked a pigeon. Oh, I was thinking of a different time when I just knocked an old lady.
That was the week before.
That was, of course. Oh, how could I forget?
He's so angry.
Also, I think it's good because these people, you know, these people that come up to introduce themselves to Seth Rollins.
The ones that you punch in the face.
The ones that you punch in the face. They could very well be someone who wants to get into the wrestling game themselves too. So to like, maybe they go up to their hero to be like, oh, I'm a huge fan. You make me want to do this. If someone like that kind of pushes you away, maybe that mars the what you want to do, you know, in the future, in your life. And I think it's nice that Seth's kind of addressing this and being like, come to school if you are. We'll have a chat. We'll have a brew. I won't kick you.
The easiest thing in the world is to be nice. Honest to goodness. It's easier to be nice than it is to be the other way. Because you know you potentially break your new shoes kicking pigeons like you did that time.
I accidentally kicked a pigeon at school once. It was just, and I didn't even see it. I was just talking to my friends, and there was a pigeon on the floor, and I just went to walk, and I didn't see him. Poof. bopped it.
Just bopped it.
I just bopped
Was
a
he
little
all right?
pigeon. He was fine. He was all right.
He just swam, just flew away.
I've changed my ways, Tom. You know, I helped, me and Joanne helped nurse a little pigeon back to health recently.
You did.
We did.
Was that because of you kicking
I was
the pigeon?
I was trying to redeem my ways. Get
so
my karma points back.
Get those karma points.
Course,
Fill up the karma bucket once again. I like your style. UFC star Daniel Cormier has never nursed a pigeon back to health, but that doesn't necessarily make him a bad person. But he was doing a Twitter Space Q&A, not about pigeons, sadly. And he was talking about WWE potentially working with him for an NXT angle. What's he been
Certainly
saying?
was. So he said, I actually talk to them quite a bit, being NXT WWE. I speak to Triple H, and I've got some friends now that are competing in WWE. One of my friends, Jacob Casper, is now a Creed brother in the WWE. The Creed brothers are the NXT champions, the smaller league champions. And so I've been asked a couple of times to do stuff with them for the promotion, but I haven't been able to make it work. It's something that I really want to do.
Daniel Cormier joining the Diamond Mine, being renamed Michael Gladstone.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past him, no.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too, because the Diamond Mine obviously has the kind of aesthetic that fits the MMA genre a little bit. And, you know, Daniel Cormier and Brock Lesnar have a storied history as well in the UFC.
Interesting, Daniel Cormier leads the Diamond Mine against Brock Lesnar.
Yeah?
Fine
Why
with that.
not?
Fine with
Why
that.
not? That
Mate,
sounds pretty cool.
I love the idea of that bad boy. From NXT champions to ROH champions. One more title match with feeling added to ROH Death Before Dishonor on Saturday. The Ring of Honor 6-man tag titles are coming back.
They are.
And this is cool. So it was last night on Dynamite announced that the Righteous, which is Vincent, Dutch, and Bateman, are going to put them up against Dalton Castle and the Boys.
The Boys.
Now, I'm glad that they're bringing these back. I was nervous that we might not see 6-man tag titles again in ROH. And I know Tony Khan, since the inception of AEW, has been keen to have some trios titles.
Yeah.
Traversing the locker room area.
I feel like they might save that for when Kenny comes back. When we have like Kenny in the Bucks versus Adam Cole and Red Dragon. And maybe we introduce the triple tag titles there.
So you think AEW are going to have their own trios? And
I think
Tony scratching an itch in the meanwhile.
I think so. I think just wait for the right moment though.
Okay, I like that. But it adds to a stacked card for Death Before Dishonor, which is now officially headlined by Claudio Castagnoli taking on Jonathan Gresham for the ROH World title.
Exciting.
I think they're going to put the belt on Claudio.
I think they are as well. This would be
I don't
his
think they can resist.
first world title as well, wouldn't it?
It is his first world
So
title.
I feel like maybe it's the right time to do so. And Gresham's held the belt for a long time as well. So
He has indeed. And if they give them time, it'll be a banger.
It will be, without a doubt.
Sometimes you can't give time in wrestling. That's why we've ranked the top 10 matches that are under 5 minutes long. And you can watch that on the YouTube channel right now.
That's good cross-promotion right there, Tom. That was really good.
Just slid that in there.
Damn.
20 years.
You're a professional.
20 years of broadcasts.
Bloody hell.
Here I am, living the dream. We can take us back in time as well, because later on today on the Cultaholic podcast feed, you've got a brand new episode of the Cultaholic Classic Nitro review.
Ooh, with you and Sammy Driver.
Sammy Driver and I watching Clash of the Champions from January of 1996.
Oh, wow.
The return of Methuselah, among other things. So if you fancy watching stuff from back in the past, you can do that on the podcast feed, and you can watch us with your eyes as well as just your ears at patreon.com/occultaholic. Anything you want to plug? Your astounding piece about Hitman's hit piece.
Well, that is the one.
Now.
So you can go over to the channel and search for Lost Wrestling Media Screwed, the scrapped Bret Hart documentary. That is up on the channel now. Feel free to watch that. And Tom, I'm working on something dead exciting now.
Oh, yeah.
It's not Lost Wrestling Media, it's something else.
Oh,
it's going to take a bit to do, but I'm writing the script for it and doing all the other bits to it as well.
Is it a guide on how to kick pigeons?
Well,
take that as a yes. Keys.
love you, bye.